Alright guys, I got this little battery. It says 600 watts, 12 volt, 20 amps. It's an AGM battery. Got it hooked up. The polarity is reverse on this connector, so positive is negative, negative is positive. Got the power on from the battery. It's going. Got the power on to this. See, it's 14 point something volts, but I'm actually gonna go with the wife somewhere, so I'm gonna turn it all off because I believe you gotta go in and do a bunch of settings. So all off. Drained it, unplugged it. Anyway guys, there'll be more of this. This is all just playing with stuff, trial and error, and yeah. So, alright guys, see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, do what you guys do. Later. Alright guys, welcome back to Half-Fast 719. Sorry, I can never talk because probably super dehydrated, but anyway, went with a change of plan. Ended up getting this 1 inch thick, whatever it's called, NGX, Next Generation Extruded Polystyrene Insulation. Meets all federal and state emissions regulations in the US and Canada. Anyway, took all the boards out. And I took that other foam off. So this is what I'm using. This was like 32 bucks a sheet. Took it all off. Took all the old stuff off. Threw this in. Probably gonna have to cut a tab or two back here. Probably gonna have to cut that back there a little bit more because the door don't open all the way. It hits it. So I'm gonna trim that back a little bit. I got some tape, some seam tape. So I'm gonna seam there, then the back 2 or 3 pieces back there. But I think this is gonna be way better way to go. I did seal all the holes from all the previous screws. So, and then what I did was I laid this all on the ground in the driveway and then threw these panels on top of it upside down and then just cut away. Cut. Anyway, yeah, I think this tab here I'm gonna have to get rid of. I'm gonna measure it real quick and see, and then I might have to cut some of this back in here for that door to slide all the way. But anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna do some measuring and then I'm gonna run this board and then do vinyl snap flooring, whatever you want to call it, on top of this. And the floor will be done, so I don't have to Mickey Mouse with all this other stuff, with all the other foam. So I'm kind of thinking with the other foam, I'm probably going to spray inside this and spray inside here, and then I'll probably just glue chunks of this foam that I bought in there somewhere. But anyway, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to get to it. Got to do some measuring. So I'll be back once it's all done. Okay, bye. Okay, guys. This flooring gets very hot in the sun. So I got it all done. Ended up having to cut a bunch back there so the door will open. Closes. Because I'm going to leave that door here. It's awkward. Pain in the butt. So I thought I can come in this way with this panel. You can't. I have to come through the back on both of them. So anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna put the shower pan in here right now. I'm gonna trace it out where I need to cut. Take a circular saw, cut it as far as I can, then an oscillating tool. Cut this piece, cut this chunk out. I just want that to be in as far as it can go. So I'm gonna cut this out right now, drop this shower pan in. What I think I'm gonna do is the insulation. I'm gonna basically take sander or something and make a little bowl, basically. Just a tiny bowl, maybe 1/8 inch deep, maybe 3/16 deep. And yeah, go from there. But so far, feels sturdy, as sturdy as it was when the floor was in there. Actually, probably a little more sturdy. But yeah, don't kill this thing. Throw some power into this junk. Oh, the battery's on, that's why. I tried running the vacuum cleaner on this and didn't like it. So 0.3. The shunt is not lighting up. So I don't know. Don't know what happened. Unless this thing needs a full reset, which could be. Yeah, I don't know, because normally that would come on, because that doesn't matter. But let's see. It's giving me a triangle deal. Okay, there we go. Just had to reset it, I guess. Ooh. Actually, I should leave that on to drain the capacitors. Anyway, guys, not even sure if you guys even saw any of that, but like I said, I'm gonna stuff insulation in some of these panels, and but yeah, so far this thing's it's turning out pretty good, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna throw the shower pan in, mark it out, and cut it. Oh, very fast, huh? Alright guys, I'm gonna cut it out and go from there. So I think that should be it for the video. Actually, you know what? I'll cut it out, drop it in there where it's gonna go, and yeah, we'll see you in a little bit, a little second. Alright guys, I don't know where I left off, but I think it was I cut this out, so this sits flush in there now, kind of in its own little pocket. I'll keep the drain, like I said, man, I cannot talk. I never went inside, never ate, and never drank any water today. Anyway, so door works. What I have to do is build a wall here, build a wall there, and then a back wall. And basically I'm gonna have everything all all the plastic stuff. It's all just gonna sit inside the pan. Yeah, so this is what I did here. Ended up cutting the board down, dropped it down, installed the batteries, and went through a bunch of settings, played with it a little bit, and pretty much everything seems to be working pretty good. Now I'm not, the sun's not directly over me, but it's still light out, and it says it's producing 16.8 volts, 16.9, 4.16 amps. Let's see if that changes when I kick the inverter on. I don't have anything plugged in, but you can see that 13.29 and then 20.29 amps is the draw. 3.85 watts. Turn it off, everything drops. So 4.1 amps. It says battery's at 100%. 13.3 volts. There's no load. 1 amp hour. Yeah, so I have it set. I believe that says, yeah, lithium. 12 volt. Okay. No load. Batteries are at 32 degrees Celsius, which the sensors for both are right there. That one says 31 up on the top. Anyway, MPPT, 12 volt, 13.3, no load. So yeah, so I think the solar is completely done. I wanted to leave this spot open here because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna install a DC to DC, I don't know if it's a converter, but basically if I have to work in Oregon or somewhere where I don't have good enough adequate sunlight, it'll charge off the car battery, because a car battery is, either lead acid, gel, or whatever. So when you start the car and everything, and it's powered on by Keon, so when the Keon sends it 12 volts, it knows to charge. So one side will be gel, AMG, lead acid, whatever, and the other side you can convert it, change it to lithium, whatever you want. But anyway, but yeah, for the most part, like I said, I left extra wiring up here and then down here, and then I gotta find the little, supposedly they sent it to me, but let's see if the wife can, or maybe I'll go on Amazon and tell them I didn't get the bracket, because I searched every box and I don't see a bracket. But anyway, I'm gonna clean up all that, get the saw put away, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a lot lower. I can deal with that size of a bed, or that high of a bed, and then I still have my power I can shut off back here to kill the batteries. Yeah, kill the batteries back here. Basically, it's main disconnect. Everything else is solar. I'm mainly worried about the batteries. So if something happens to the batteries, I can kill it. But anyway, that's it. That's it, guys. I think it's gonna go where it's gonna go. This solar, this little charge controller deal I'm gonna put it somewhere up front over here, along with my bought a rocker switch setup, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it on, I guess. I probably should change low voltage protection over voltage protection. Recovery time, standby time. I don't know. Display. Set to off. What? Display will stop refreshing. Nope. Current ratio. I don't know what that is. Trying to find a setting for the display. For temperature protection, I believe it says on the battery 50 degrees. Basically, I'm doing all the settings to what this says. Operating temperature range 0 Celsius to 50, discharge -20 to 60. So we'll do 60 degrees. Brightness, amp hour reading, clear current language. Yeah, I don't know. I know there was a setting for it, but anyway. Alright guys, that's it. Long video. I'm going to cut it short right now. And yeah, obviously you have to do something, some sort of bracket or whatever for the batteries. But that's next time. Alright, we'll see you on the next video. Later guys.